Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back, and here we go again. So, I'm gonna go to the capture to the game, and we're gonna finish this. At least I think we should finish this tonight. Thank you guys, by the way, for viewing so much of my work over the past day or so. Um, and still go up the stairs. Should be able to. I will be very saddened not go up the stairs. So,
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
let me look at the journal again that I started here for different game recommendation. Blue, the lake, red, I think it's on the left, and green on the middle, and
Something's missing here. Something's missing here.
before we head up here, before we finish up, we've got to reflect on the story. And the reason for that will be revealed later. That the purple. It won't let me look at it, so how am I supposed near the still gate? Maybe I didn't know. Are you kidding? So the whole reason this is not working is we've got to go all the way back and look in the professor's room again. So we are going to literally have to go back into the professor's room one more time. Literally. We are close to the end though. Literally I had my visions right. But I had going literally across the way. Are we literally gonna have to... Did I actually... You know what? I may have gotten around a little bit. Because it may not be 3 a.m., it may be 3 p.m. right now. I'm... Yeah, it's 3 p.m. right now. And now we go across the water to the professor.
I think I see what the symbols in the stained glass mean now. Let's see. Purple rose, hold diamond, key of queen. But where have I seen a purple rose? And what's a diamond key?
There we go. Now we go to the tower. I wish there was a way to do this, but actually go into nobody. But Okay. There we are. I can never for the life of me remember. But now I know. And this will be the last, maybe, that we have to actually have this. And there's a part of me that was. If we go out of there, will Dexter Egan capture us? Really? I think it's. Two, three. That's not it. Oh. I managed to stumble across it. We're gonna leave that. Okay.
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
Green, I believe. That may not be. Green, I believe. Where is Crystal? blue is on the right. Red, or what I believe to be red, is on the left. And green.
Looks like a keyhole of... The diamond!
Whoa! Will you look at that sparkly rock? And me without my sunglasses.
Hi, Lisa. How did you get in here?
I followed you, of course. Turns out a nosy, goody-two-shoes detective is good to have around after all. Now, why don't you toss me that big honkin' diamond so I can blow this popsicle stand and never set foot in lame-o, Wisconsin again?
Lisa, you must be kidding me. This diamond belongs in a museum in France.
Yeah? Well, I belong in the lap of luxury, and that diamond's gonna get me there. Hasn't anybody ever told you to mind your own business?
Oh, many times.
Well, maybe this time you'll learn.
My eyes!
Don't worry. My spicy devil villain venom won't last for long. But I'm afraid by the time you get your eyes back, you'll have missed my grand exit.
Are you the one who conked me on the head in the locker room?
Ouch. I bet that hurt. But I had to get the medallion somehow, didn't I? I hope we can still be friends.
Why did you leave Jacques' medallion at Hotchkiss's room? And Hotchkiss's medallion out in the shed?
To spread suspicion around, of course. You know, to play with your mind. Plus, I was at a dead end. I got the 2 messages from the stained glass window, but then what? I knew you would figure it out, so I decided to put the medallions in your hands and let you lead the way.
Why did you have to vandalize that beautiful library?
Just a little translation mix-up. When I read the message from Hotchkiss's medallion, I thought it meant Diamond of Misery in the library. Whoops! Guess I went a little overboard looking for it in there. Anyway, enough with the questions, Nancy. You'll just have to read the rest in the papers.
I've got to stop her.
Help! Get me out of here! It stinks down here. It's all moldy. Darn you, Nancy Drew. You're the worst friend a diamond thief could ever have.
Dear Dad, to think I almost became friends with a diamond thief. Everyone at Wickford Castle is resting easier now that Marie Antoinette's journal and her famous diamond are safe and sound. The journal, the diamond, and the medallions are all going to be featured in a new Marie Antoinette exhibit in Paris, and it looks like everyone will be rewarded. Except Lisa, of course. First, she missed her plane to Rio, and now she's going to be charged with attempted grand theft. Professor Hotchkiss is thrilled because the French government has granted her permission to publish Marie's journal in the U.S. before it gets returned to France. This ought to help prove her theory about Marie's character once and for all. Thanks to Jacques and his great-grandfather's efforts to find the journal, the Brunet name is being celebrated all over France. In the meantime, Jacques and Isabel have eloped. It's so romantic. I showed Dexter the poem that Ezra Wickford wrote him, and he was relieved to know that his old pop didn't carry any hard feelings to his grave. All the talk shows want Dexter to tell his story on national television, but he keeps turning them down. I guess he doesn't want to be famous or infamous. But when Christy Lane called and asked Dexter to be her business partner, he accepted. With her business sense and Dexter's expert knowledge of the castle, I think they'll make a great team. So, you know what they say, Dad? Il n'est jamais trop tard de changer l'histoire. It's never too late to change history. Me, I'm determined to go out and enjoy this snow before some other case comes up. See you soon. Love, Nancy.
Alright, that's the end. I appreciate you guys watching to the end of this. I'm glad we true with this game, some of it can be kind of complicated. I will tell you, they make a good game. I miss the days when games kind of. I gotta say, I almost say I miss the days that games challenged you. I rant all the time. Some games are too complicated for new gamers, and there isn't quite. How do I put this? I'm gonna let the thing play. I don't recognize any of the actors, but they all did a great job, phenomenal job, and good work. Good work. I think this is one of those that I'm not sure, but I think so. I try to let the credits roll, give credit where credit. Yep, they did. It is one of those that were. No, thank you, because we're going to delete this game. Pleasure to actually have finished. Letting you guys know. I will be trying to do things offline at some point during this weekend over the next days. I say weekend for me. But yeah, I knew we were getting close to the end last time because I was like, and I couldn't quite remember that sequence, so I was like, we need to let this be the ending because I was charging my lookup device at the time. Yes, I do look up things when I'm stuck. Sorry, that's the way it works here. I I I know you guys like to see me fail, but only so much. Because failure, it's an option, but it's one of those things that you touch it. It gets boring. I want to see somebody succeed eventually. Um, But thank you guys again for watching all this time. I've had like a surge over the past day or so, and I appreciate that. I really do. I be uploading this post haste to, what do you call it? The YouTube channel as quick as I can. It will be titled Number 9, I Was Right finale kind of thing. Haha, yeah. Because I called it. I called it early on. I said, it looks like Lisa is our culprit. And I was right. Based on the plot, the way it was going, I was expecting Lisa to be our culprit. And don't get me wrong, I wouldn't have been surprised at all if um, Hodgkiss or Dexter Egan had been our culprit to begin with. But I pretty much had um Jacques Brunet weaseled out from the very get go for one simple reason. He's engaged. Um and if you're engaged to be married, yeah, people will do a lot of things for love, but committing a crime without the other person being in on that crime and doing it as well um was pretty much out of the question. um that's one of the things they juggled back and forth, was that they said, oh, Jacques could be committing this crime to impress his bride to be so he can kind of um run off with the jewels. That's not gonna work. Number one, it does not help his family honor, which over in Europe they're more about family honors than in America these days. I'm not saying we don't need to be from certain to a certain extent. Um, but I think we'll take family honor a little too far. I think to the place you care more about the family as a whole than the individuals once in years. You've taken it to. I'm not saying sometimes the family honor doesn't be put ahead of your wants, needs, and desires, but if it's not gonna hurt the family, they should let you go ahead and pursue it. For example, if you want to go off and do something risky for a year, um, you ought to be supported in that endeavor. Um, like if you want to start a business, okay, go start that business. Go do those things. Um, but that's just me. That's my thinking. Um, but yeah, and Hotchkiss, all she wanted was be proven right, which in the end, it's awesome that in the game universe she was, and she rocked it very well. Dexter Egan just wanted family memento. Um, that kind of thing. And um the girl just kept throwing tips our way, and things just weren't adding up. So, I was very pleased to discover that I was right and wrong and everything. I don't know if that's the way it turns out the entire time, but you guys let me know. What else should I do? What should I do? What should be my next play? And Did you like this? If you didn't like it, tell me why. What should I do more of? What should I do less of? Tell me. Tell me now. I must know. But you guys have a great night, and I will see you guys in the next one. What I'm gonna be doing, I don't know. It could be Arkham City. It could be Assassin's Creed. It could be something completely different. It could be God of War. I don't know. I don't know. Here we go. But like, share, and subscribe. And please don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. I apologize through some of this for being goofy and a bit of a goober. But it is what it is.